So, I'll be talking about some teams that have performed very good in the first game week and the players that will be very good for second game week specifically and some longer term options. I've poured my insight in one of my latest video which will be linked down in the description and the comment section. So, without further ado, let's start the video. So firstly, I think one of the team that interested me was Everton. Now I personally already have Digne and Calvert-Lewin in my team. So to make things clearer and your choice easier, I'll take you through the stats of their first game. First player is Richarlison. If you watch the entire match, you could easily see him connecting with James Rodriguez, but Richarlison wasn't clinical enough. But looking at that match, it looks like the goals are coming for Richarlison. With upcoming fixtures for Everton, if they continue the way they are playing, I think it is a pretty great pick. Another Everton player is James Rodriguez. Although it looks like James might not have direct involvement, he looks like an incredible pick as he looks like an integral part in that Everton build-up. With that partner up with Allen in midfield, it looks like we can expect a better season than last time by Everton. Although he might take few time to adjust in the Premier League, looking at that first game, I feel like he will do alright in the Premier League. My next pick is Digne. So Digne is one of the players that was good statistically and on the pitch. He had more passes than James Rodriguez and Richarlison. He also had only 3 less accurate long balls than James Rodriguez. And he is also the in charge of corners and long free kicks. So it's only one game, but if they continue their way of gameplay, Everton players can be a great group of assets. Now my last pick is Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So I already have DCL in my team. If anyone is looking for a mid-range forward, Calvert-Lewin looks like a good pick. Although the underlying stats look not impressive, that one goal and upcoming fixtures will make you think otherwise. Now moving on from Everton, my next pick is Willian. So he looks like a set piece specialist. My only concern with Willian is how often will he be rotated with Pepe. It's just one game we have monitored. Next game against West Ham looks like a fair deal, but after that they face Liverpool, Sheffield and Man City, followed by Leicester and Man United. With that 3 assists and next game against West Ham, he looks like a good pick at least for that game. Now moving on to another choice, it's the Man United players. Now personally I was looking for Martial to come on in second game week, but after looking at that Palace's bus park defense, I'm doubting if there will be as many goals as I expected from Man United against Crystal Palace. So there's a debate between Martial and Bruno. In my opinion, both of them are a great pick, but as I always say, a player with penalty has always an upper hand in FPL. But as Martial ended last season in a very good form, being the top scorer and top assist provider, for that 9 million price, I do think he is a bargain. Now another player is Reece James. Now for this price range, you can compare Reece James with Wolves players, but they face Man City next game. Reece James had a goal and assist with 2 more crosses with no clean sheet than Digne. In the upcoming game week, Chelsea face Liverpool and Digne faces newly promoted West Brom. I personally might bring in Reece James after the Liverpool game because they have very good fixtures. So all in all, just for second game week, I think Digne is a better choice than Reece James. Now moving on, my another player in the watch list is Timothy Castagne. So although he was not playing in his natural position, he still can play in left and right. He scored a goal and kept a clean sheet. I am worried about Justin's place in that Leicester team after Pereira returns, but it looks like Castagne will be a nail-on player in that Leicester team. And with that attacking return and clean sheets for that 5.5 million price, if Leicester continue their good run, I think Castagne is one of the players we should look for. Now lastly, moving on to 2 other players are from the Wolves side, Neto and Podence. They do face Man City next game, but after Man City, their fixtures look too good to be ignored. Between Neto and Podence, I would personally go for Neto because of his corner duty. Although the right corners were taken by Moutinho, it seems like left corners will be taken by Neto. I personally am in no hurry to bring in Wolves player because they face Man City, but after that I'm pretty sure I would want at least one player from Wolves, even maybe two of them. So we'll have to see how it prevails, but for now I think Wolves players are the one that should be in your watch list. So this is it guys. These were my watch list players for Game Week 2 and beyond. Personally, I have not thought much about Man City players for now because my plan is to get hands on Wolves players after Game Week 3, so we'll have to see how that works. My other dilemma is Spurs and Southampton players. I have total 5 players from both teams and they did not perform very well in the first game week. So I'm not sure which players to get rid of, so I'll be waiting for one more game week to make the decision. So this is it for this video. If it helped out, please like and subscribe. I'll be coming out with more content soon. For now, bye bye.